so unfortunate that I had to be stuck in heavy traffic right now. So I'm most likely going to be late again. And I know I just left like at 8:15, a little past that. But now I'm stuck in heavy traffic right now for whatever freaking reason. Another stupid ass accident. I mean, these accidents are just happening way too often, like on the freeway, more so than it ever was back then. All right. So, my day's already so bad, but why should that even surprise me? I already had a number of bad days going back to 2025, 2024, 2023, even though my summer then was my last decent to good summer. I don't know what the hell's going on out here. So now, like, it's not moving. So let me just get into another topic right here regarding my current friends. At this point, I'm just, I'm better off just letting them be. Because I don't like for them to continue seeing me at my worst, knowing that they just have nothing to say anymore. Rightfully so. I'm sure they're all fed up. So why, like, what makes me think that they're going to continue saying the same things like, yeah, I hope you do this, hope you do that. I'm sure Russ is the only one that's been saying, oh, hope you get better, I hope this and that. Nobody else is saying anything. I pray you get better, this and that. Dude's a robot, man. He's like an automatic robot. Just kidding. Just kidding. But look, man, I'm at a point now, and I think I did a video on this before, where I said, what is it? Some of these remaining friends just like, I don't know why I don't know why it's necessary for them to keep me around. Like, these guys just won't be honest with me. Like, I feel like because they're not saying anything, that they're either afraid to be honest with me, or they're just confused. They don't know what to say, this and that. Like, all they have to do is just tell me that they're fed up with me. I mean, Julio said it last year. Everybody's fed up with me. But, nobody even responded to Julio at the time. So I don't know what it is. Like, none of these guys won't say a damn thing. Anastasia won't say a goddamn thing. Carlos won't say a goddamn thing. Abbas, Nathan, Russ, Neil. It's like, it makes me wonder, like, I just feel like at this point, our friendships just, it's like, when they're seeing me at my worst, our friendships tend to get awkward. I'm sorry. I just had to spill the beans there. So if they feel like our friendships could no longer work, like can just no longer work, instead of being silent, just say they're not going to work. It's just that simple. Like, you're going to sit here to, trying so hard to keep praising me for this and that. Of course it's an accident, you see? Of course. This is what happens. I'm sick and tired of this. My life is so bad. No, actually, it's one of the worst that I've ever dealt with. So that's why I'm saying, I think these guys are just wasting their time trying to keep me around. And I don't expect any of them to say anything. So, I'm sure they're all sub to me, but they're not gonna say jack for all that I've said here. So they don't gotta say nothing. I'll make them think. I'll make them think twice. But I just think they're wasting their time. They're trying too hard to keep me around to where it's like, it just seems like the support, it just doesn't feel genuine anymore. I could be wrong. Because nobody's like, I wish there were more details for how they really feel. This is why I respect friends like Mari. Mari is a detailed, like, if she got to give me the business about something, like well, how she feels, this and that, her friendship, this and that. She ain't gonna keep it short. She gonna be detailed about it. This is why I respect people like her. You know, maybe Nate to an extent too. That guy also is very detailed and straightforward, like, you know, on stuff that he says. So I respect guys like him, like them. But I just can't, like, when some of these guys have just short answers to where it just doesn't feel genuine, like, support at this point. I'm sorry, I just don't see it that way anymore. Now, they can correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think they're gonna, I mean, who knows? So, I just think it's best that, you know, maybe, just maybe, these guys should just do themselves a favor and just let me know, hey, I want to break from you. If they still want to be friends with me, you know, then they better quit asking me to hang out. They better not talk to me, because all they're going to see out of me is my worst. I do not want guys like Anastasia, Russ, a boss to ask me to hang out, because they know, like, I don't know what else it's gonna take for them to realize that, like, I'm a hit or a miss at this point when it comes to my mental struggles. I mean, when Anastasia put out that question mark, what was it, like weeks ago or a month ago, and she saw me go off. So I just think it's best that they just not deal with me at this point. It's not just her, everyone else too. All right. So I'm not saying this to be rude, but I'm just speculating that this is where we're at when it comes to our friendships. This is where we're at. They should already know by now that my life sucks. And they should already know by now, especially after listening to my last video about getting mental help, that they ain't gonna help either. So they can try me with all different kinds of advices, but they're not gonna help. That's why I salute Kevin Ibanez for telling me that it's best for me to create my own advice. I'm not saying that you know, some of my other friends' advices are bad. I'm sure there's a couple of good ones, but, you know, at this point, they're not going to work. They're not. So I'm just best off to create my own advice to where, you know, it benefits me and myself only. All right. So, yeah, man, that's all I got to say about it, man. I don't care what they feel at this point. I don't. So, they can feel what they feel after they listen to this video. Then I don't know. Like I said, I don't expect any responses from them. Or maybe they just unsubscribe from me or unfollowed me at this point. But then again, I don't care. Peace. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching.